You're coming like the cat with 9 lives. The amount of things that's been thrown at you, you should be sitting down somewhere, picking out your head side. Yeah. Because it come in like, it come in like there's just one thing after another. Move on a bit, make some strides, boom, to lean back. Get the momentum to come back again. Get so far, then something else you got to break through. It's like you have to keep breaking through these walls. And I just have to tell you, well done for keep going. And I'm going to give you another word of encouragement. Keep going. You really are close. See that thing that you feel in your body? This change, this thing, this manifestation, it's just around, it's there. I can feel it. I can feel it inside. But it coming like the 3D hasn't caught up to what it is that you are doing internally and what's going on in your mind. So just keep going, because I know it's jarring. Oh my gosh. For some, the challenge is the children. Oh my gosh. The repeating. Those who feel like they know it all. The attitude. Oh my gosh. The way sometimes this feeling, when I say, the amount of downloads I've been getting, even in my own personal life, just watching what's going on and being in the center and the mix of it all, being on some full gratitude, full gratitude for what is happening here. This is an opportunity for me to dig deep, to push through, to do something new. So that's the kind of vibration. But it's like this slog. Listen, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah, that's just the truth of it. But I want to pull some cards. I want to see what's going on, because if you ever know how many times I tried to record this message, and granted, I did spend some time doing my full moon practices and just taking some time to just feel the feels, write down the things that I need to write down, set my intentions, work through, do the stuff, you know, ground and balance oneself in these things, you know what I mean? But it's like the amount of things that just came in the midst was just like, oh, what is this? What? Every twist and turns. Oh, all right. So I'm like, all right, let me just not fight against. Let me not even go against the grain. Maybe I'm really not meant to pull no cards today. Do you know what I mean? And then there was just like, yeah, the little people were just onto me, and yeah, and the amount of downloads I've been getting, it's like, raw, there is a certain group of the collective that I just want to take the moment to big up, because you've really, really done really well. Like the course of study that you've been doing, just the research, the late nights, the long ass days, just going in. There is an energy in the collective of just accomplishments. And I just want to take the moment to say yes, 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 because in the midst of everything that's going on, that you could be zeroing in on, you could be tapping in on the madness that's going on in your world and around you. But you said, no, frig what's going on around me. I need to focus. I need to zero in on the things that's going to make me be in a different position, that's going to help me feel like I'm at least doing my potential, or at least living in my purpose, living in my truth, exploring, being creative, wanting to level up in this life. Well done for keep going, because I know there is an onslaught of things that is going on in your peripheral. And if you was to sit down for 5 minutes and just allow yourself to be sucked in to the vibes, they would drain the bejeebers out of you. But you have chosen chosen wisely. So well done for keep going. And for those who are still working through and you haven't gone to the completion of this thing, you are close. Keep going. The energy is just keep going. Like, it's no joke, because it coming like the darkness no one people for move up to see themselves as more, you know. But there is definitely this energy of movement and direction, and in the midst of when you see this blockage and this blockage comes, I'm telling you, I've had times I've just been like, fuck it. Today's not the day. I'm not in it. I'm not even trying to fight against it. I'm gonna watch some foolishness on YouTube. Sometimes I just like to watch things that make me giggle, listen to some tunes, tap into something different. Because if you stay zeroed into the esoteric realm, that's another thing that can do your head in, and you can overdo things. You don't have to do every practice under the sun because it's the full moon or it's this time and that time. Sometimes doing nothing at all is exactly what you need to do in order to receive your upgrade, to receive your downloads, to get that epiphany, to take that spark of action. It's not every time just on 10. So I am thankful to be in a space where I'm able to see the dynamics. So the first card we got is number 36. It's the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So with this one now, we're dealing with our solar plexus energy. Hear me, solar plexus. Sacral energy. So again, that creativity. And I said earlier on, the creativity, there is definitely an energy of creativity, digging deep, sensuality. Who am I? What am I dealing with? How do I feel? Where do I place in this world? How can I move through being as authentic as I can, but also honoring the fact that not everybody can have a certain level of access, and that takes time to balance in. So I feel like that's what is balancing. I think that's what's going on at the moment with this sacral energy. It's like feeding oneself and allowing the fire within to rise before you share and give over anything that you don't feel ready to give over. Energy, time, focus. Again, I think this is about those who have been zeroing in on what they want to do, what makes them feel good, what's going to level them up instead of what's going on in the wider world. Because the way families and stuff, you know, things that can happen in families, ill health, whatever, the list is endless of the things that can go on within the constructs of family, work, and just your own personal development and how you're managing life or not managing life. Either way, do you get what I'm saying? That is the vibe. So I feel like zeroing in on how do I feel and how do I want to feel, what's going to really give me that surge of energy, that's the vibration that we're rocking with. We've also got number 21, and it's strategy. Strategy and strategizing is the key. I'm going to do this for this amount of time. This is for that. Once you work out the why, then you can start implementing where you can spend your time, your energy, your resources. You can strategize on how best to retain certain information, to clear your energy when you've been in certain places, being around people, places and things that are not necessarily in full alignment with yourself, but you know that at this moment there is something for me to learn here. I don't quite know what I'm here for, but I feel like I'm meant to be here around these types of people. Maybe I've got a word for them. Maybe they've got something for me. Maybe there is an exchange of information. Maybe they're here to support me with this and I'm in their life for that. So you can strategize how and when and to what degree you put yourself in situations and how much information you divulge. some of the times you've just got to really hold some stuff back. You ain't got to give everyone the full picture. Not everybody's allowed or deserves to have your full picture. Give the bare bones, give like, an overview. Don't have to go into so many details. Strategize on how you can be an effective communicator without oversharing, and also without consciously holding back. Like, it's a weird one, because it's a fine balance. You don't want to come off as guarded, come off like you have a secret, come off like you are not confident with the thing. It could come off with, when people withhold, sometimes it can come off like they don't know what they're talking about. They're not even confident in what they've got, because they don't even really say nothing. And sometimes the most quietest people are the ones who knows that what it is that they've got is the business, or whatever it is that they have in their mind. They know what it is that they want, and they're not even willing to share it with anybody else until they are 100% confident in whatever it is. So if there is any bad press or any kind of negative energy or any kind of backlash, that they are strong enough in the thing that they're doing. They are strong enough in their conviction, that the passion is there, the purpose, the drive, the vision is there, and no one can't sway them. And this is not to say that you can't take on board people's positive criticisms or open yourself up for asking for feedback, because that's how you grow. And that's another way you can strategize. You can strategize speaking to the people around you that's going to be able to support you on your next ventures and the things that you're going to do. So be open to planning and precision and intentional movements, intentional action, intentional silence, intentional observation. Huge observation. Like I said at the top of this reading, the amount of stuff that is coming and been coming should have taken you completely out. It should have taken you out of the game. You should be completely incapacitated because of the non-let up, just the on and the this and the that's happening and this is happening and that's happened, and then the emotions, what's mine, what isn't, and then you having to work through all of those things in order to find your center, to find your balance. It's no joke. You have to strategize your time for quiet time, for mindfulness, for breath, for just being. Yeah, strategize your time for your temple time, not temple path, your spiritual applications, your time with God, the time with your spirit team, the time to connect, be in gratitude, be in grace, ingratiate, pour out what it is that you have to offer. Be gracious enough to share resources, information. The right word at the right time is absolutely amazing and should never be diminished, because you just don't know what you say could completely support someone making a decision, getting something finally just clicking into place. And sometimes just it's about getting out of your own way, and also strategizing the time to be quiet, to hear what it is that divine and your spirit team have to say to you, because this is some key information. Some of the stuff sounds so simple that it can't be anything but, oh, okay. Even the things that are simple that you've been told to do, or you just got an inkling to do, it's an intuition based thing, and it's just like, oh, I should throw that away. Oh, I should drink that drink. I should take that supplement. I should, you know what I mean? Go for a run. Go for a long walk. I should journal right now. While oh, you know. And sometimes you just got to do things that is just outside of the usual remit. But this temple path right now is going to be supportive of you moving forward. Get creative. Be comfortable with being creative and being open to new direction, and just following your deepest passions. It's really about passion and desire and purpose and purposeful action, purposeful movement with that strategy. And with the temple path, really co-creating with divine, really being open and saying, what will you have me do? I'm here, I'm willing, I'm able. What would you have me do to honor you? What would you have me do? You know, and this is why I'm here doing this reading. What would you have me do? Do a reading. And I also got extra confirmation. I was told that you're supposed to do a reading. And I was planning to do a reading anyway. And then the onslaught of things that made it so that I wasn't able to do the reading until after being like, oh, what's it all about? I just want to do what I've got to do. And why is everything so difficult? And blah, blah, blah. And then eventually being in a space where it's like I gave myself the time to let it all out on my journal page, to have my moaning moment and say what I've got to say and share my emotions, watch some stuff that makes me giggle, take myself out of myself and not take myself too seriously, and just relax and just be. And then once I was able to decompress and do my meditation and do my breath work and just be, I'm like, yeah, I think like it's time for me to switch on my camera and deliver this message that has been so hard to deliver, damn it. What is it all about? But this is the energy. This is what I'm saying. Just even how it took, what it took to even get this message out. That's the energy. So finally, we've got number 46, Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine. Okay. You have so much to share. So much good stuff that people need to hear from you, to do. You have something that is unique to you, and people need to see it, hear it, be encapsulated by it, be in the energy of it. So let it shine, whatever it is. Again, for those that keep moving with the things, well done. Keep moving. And for those who are finishing their course of study, well done. Those who've still got more stuff to do, keep going. There is a break coming and there is a breakthrough coming and a positive conclusion. So let it shine. Don't hold back. Number 25, the Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Again, like I said, the onslaught of things that have come up to knock you off your perch, to shake and dismantle your foundation. You need to learn from the past, the things that you did before that was not conducive to the alignment that you currently are in, or what it is that you're working towards. You know the things and the people and the places that you were rubbing shoulders with and doing that was not paying homage to who you are as a divine being, you know. And then also, again, what it is that you didn't give to yourself, or what it is that you were starved of. Now you can strategize, put in those practices, those times in, those boundaries up, those healthy things in place. And then finally, number 27, the Fox Spirit, think on your feet. You don't necessarily always have to divot and ponder and be on some, all right, so again, like it had strategy, you don't have to be like, oh, before I make a move, I've just got to go through this mad checklist and I've got to go through my spreadsheet. There are going to be moments that this divine intuition, this nudge is going to surge in you, and you're going to have to click on your feet, and you're going to have a witty word, a quick rebuttal, have the right words to say to quail somebody's anger, or to stamp and confirm your conviction in what you are doing, the belief that you have in your gifts and your word and your creative yumminess that you have. There is just, look at all these yummy kind of, look at this oranges and yellows. Look, a lot of orange and yellows. You know what I mean? Just, with the greens as well. So we've definitely got some chakra energy going on with the reds here as well. Like this energy of just transformation, but it's really at the back of just keep going. Just keep going. I know it's no joke, but you have to get creative with it. You have to think on your feet. You have to be like the fox. You got to be a little bit sly. You got to hold your cards close to your chest. You ain't got to always tell people really what's going on. But my loves, I'm going to leave it here. Check out my other video, my other videos on my YouTube channel, and subscribe. Hit me up. Let's do personal readings. Let's get acquainted. Building this community, this channel, and I feel like after having the baby and just kind of getting myself together, I'm like, yeah, I'm really ready to do this thing. So come along to my chakra portal, chakra portals workshop. They're doing it on Patreon. It's every week. We'll be doing activations. We'll be slowly working through each chakra. We'll be doing Reiki healing, meditations. We'll be just doing a whole load of practices to get us grounded and aligned and in tune. So yeah, if you are called to check out my Patreon, the link is in the description box. My darlings, much love and take it easy. Yeah.